The following is rated TV MA and is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Yeah, buddy, it's me again. Talk radio. My wife just made me eat some chocolate cinnamon bear thing. At first she said, "Open your mouth and close your eyes," and I said, "I'm not eating anything. I don't know what it is." I just, she could be shoving a chocolate covered grasshopper in my mouth or something, and then I would have been crunched, and I would have been ew, threw up all over the bed or something. People don't want to see that. But yeah, today is finally Friday. It's Friday, February 14th. So today was double kind of holiday. It was Valentine's Day, but then it was our child's birthday. So, kind of celebrated the birthday. And I mean, we got chocolate and stuff, but but it's finally Friday. The week is over now. Another week in the books of the year. But yeah, so go by the numbers here. We're 12.33% into the year 2025. It's mind-boggling. And then that is 6 weeks and 3 days, which equals out to 45 days total. And that's 1,080 hours. 64,800 minutes, 3,888,000 seconds. And I got White Mask watching, who is the gamer. He plays on my gaming live streams. So, what's up, White Mask? This is Talk Radio, not Danny's World. Anyways, yeah, people pop in sometimes from my gaming, and I have to be like, no, not gaming this time. Not. That tomorrow will be gaming, Saturday and Sunday. But Monday through Friday at 11 p.m. is this show where I kind of talk. And as with the show, I'm getting quite a few requests to be on the show as a guest. I got people kind of, requesting to be on the show. So I'm kind of putting all their stuff on a notepad and saving all their information, and then I'm going to email them over the next week, this weekend, emailing people, and I will start having guests on this show in March. Hopefully, some of these people get back to me and we start getting some guests, which will help my show go better, because I won't have to try to find stuff to talk about for a freaking hour. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. It's a long time to be, pulling shit out my head to talk about. And yes, I use language on this show, because this is talk radio. It's a late show kind of thing. It's a late show like Jimmy Kimmel has, which I'm going to be taking over Jimmy Kimmel's story. I'm going to be bigger than Jimmy Kimmel. Because I promised everybody when I put the poll up of who's better, Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel, and people were saying Jimmy Fallon's better. They like Jimmy Fallon better. So I'll leave Jimmy Fallon alone, and I'll just pick on Jimmy Kimmel. I mean, his name even weirder. Jimmy Kimmel. Kimmel. Kimmel, 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 Kimmel. It's like the Culture Club song. Kimmel, 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 or something, I don't know. But yes, it's another week in the books here. This week was interesting week for me. Parts of the week were stressful. Parts of the week were just a mess. But it happened. Like snow, that was a mess. Snow all over the place, and it's gone the next day. Seriously, I mean, it snowed yesterday on Thursday, and got a decent amount on the ground, and then get to Friday, and halfway through the day, the sun's out and the snow's gone. So, what the hell? That's why Washington State sucks, man. You don't get snow that stays around for a while. It comes and then it disappears. What the hell? But I love snow, so I can bitch about that. And then personal news, not much personal news, just kind of like just random stuff, I just thinking about this show, trying to get guests, trying to get people to donate to my GoFundMe, trying to get people to go to my website and become a member and like support me on my journey to get to trying to get to like what do you call it? My goal of my business owning my own business. So I'm trying to get GoFundMe over there in the corner to raise funds for my business to help me get my business going. And that ain't going too well. As you see, $0 raised. And it's been like 2 weeks since I started that campaign. And I've been sharing on X and Facebook and all this crap, but ain't nobody helping. How do these people get people to donate to that shit? What the hell? Come on now. But anyways, aside from that rambling, the business, videography and entertainment business with live streams like this, with my talk show, and live streams like gaming live and all that stuff. That's all part of the entertainment side of my business. And then the talk show side, or the videography side, has like wedding videography and birthday parties and class reunions, family reunions, all these different other services. One of my main goals when I started this was video yearbooks for schools, like high school and middle school and stuff, getting like video yearbooks on DVD to go with the hardcover books that you get every year, just to kind of have a video memory as well, with clips of sports and assemblies and whatever else, just to kind of have fun. But none of the schools I reached out to were interested, so I'm like, okay, well, I'll keep that kind of in my head as a goal, but also kind of on the back burner and just work on videography services and the entertainment side with these live streams, and maybe possibly in the future, creating a TV show that can go on like national television, like Cairo or whatever, NBC or ABC or CBS or Fox or whatever, because these are my goals in life and dreams in life, is to own a business. I've always been passionate about videos, like I always say, my home videos, I've been working on those for decades, or at least a decade, maybe a little longer than that, but at least a decade, making videos every month as memories from my life. And then 20 years from now, I can watch them and be an old man going, what the hell was I doing back then? I don't sound like an old man. The next few days I'm going to be shaving, because, it's time for a shave. I'm starting to look like shit. Asked the wife. She was telling me earlier, I'm starting to look rugged and shitty, okay? She didn't really say that. I just say that kind of thing just to, be funny. But yeah, business and personal kind of go together in this show. And then I'll explain the guest thing and the days. Like, I'll have certain guests on certain days talking about certain things, because each day will have a certain topic or subject that will be discussed. Like Monday and Tuesday will be like the self-help, mental health, talking about mental health, self-esteem, depression, anxiety, all the worrying on all that stuff. Those would be Monday and Tuesday, because Monday is Motivational Monday. Going to speak about just motivating people to be better and motivate people to shoot for their dreams and their goals, like I'm trying to do with my business. And then Tuesday is Transformative Tuesday, transforming one's life. And just, that also goes with the motivation. Get out there and do your best to come up with a plan for your business, and then try to shoot for the stars with your business and see what happens. So those two nights are the kind of mental health, self-building, being better thing. And then Wednesday is Wedgie Wednesday. So that's just a variety thing. You can talk about anything on Wedgie Wednesday. You can talk about wedgies all for the whole hour. We could talk about whatever one of my guests would like to speak about. Like I've been reading some of the people who are requesting to be on my show, and they have like different things that they could talk about, and some of those things don't fit into like Monday or Tuesday, and some of those things don't fit into like Thursday, which is Time Warp Thursday, which we talk about the weird, strange things in the world, urban legends, myths, history, time travel, ghosts, aliens, all those things. Like my wife was reading the thing about Jack the Ripper earlier. That would be on a Thursday thing, talking about the murders that Jack the Ripper did and how it was unsolved. And the wife was reading this thing where they finally solved it or something, which maybe I'll touch on next Thursday a little bit, maybe talk about it a little bit, because I've always been interested in like unsolved mystery type things, or urban legends, or myths, or stuff like that. And that's what Thursday will be, all about just the kind of random paranormal crazy things that happen in the world. And then Friday, finally Friday, is also another just random talking show. Talk about whatever, because it's finally Friday and we're heading into the weekend, and we just talk about whatever the hell we want to talk about. So if I get guests on a Friday or a Wednesday and it doesn't fit into Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday, we can talk about whatever on Wednesday and Fridays. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of the layout I'm going for. If any of my possible future guests sees this episode, yeah, that's kind of the layout of what I'm planning with my show and how I want to work it. Work it, man, work it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got quite a few requests. I think it was like 50 some people or something, and I wrote down like a little over half of those people. Some of them I was just kind of like, I don't know. But there's like 27 or 28 people I wrote down that I'm gonna like email and get kind of going with scheduling these guests, and then I will let you all know heading into March what guests are going to be showing up and stuff, and what days and all that stuff. It's going to be an interesting change for me because I've never had guests on my show, and I've never, like, I think I've had one time where I had like a guest on one of my live streams, and it was like a long time ago for Survivor type talk. I was doing a Survivor thing, and I had one of the Survivor contestants on talking to me, and it was kind of cool, but I was like anxious and just nerve-wracking. It was nerve-wracking. I didn't know what to ask. I didn't know what to say. I just kind of sat there and blabbed to him about whatever. So, I'm hoping with these guests coming up on my show, I'm going to kind of hype myself up for it and just, go with the flow, ask questions. If an audience shows up on the chat and starts talking, they could answer those questions from the audience, the fans, the people watching, And I'll show you again how it'll look with a guest. This is my guest screen right here. the guest will be at the bottom down there. Okay? And the chat will be over there. You can see chat. Yeah. That's just one-on-one talk. Like this. And I can be like, how you doing down there, homie? How you doing? You doing alright? I'm not hurting you sitting up here, am I?
No.
Okay.
I ain't your homie. Be quiet. Get off my freaking head, man. I'm
That-
just giving an example of someone like
The
that.
ghost is talking because there wasn't even nobody down there. And then there's this one if I have two people joining
That
me
was
at one
role-playing.
time. Two people. One
One
below,
acting like guest.
one over there would be a guest. And then one down there would be a guest. So that's kind of cool. And then if there's three people joining me, I can have three people. I can even make these smaller and have like I think it's up to 11 people I can have as guests, like 11 folks. So yeah, that's just kind of how that's gonna work. And I'm even open to maybe finding a co-host that can be like on my episodes to just help with the back and forth banter and just talking about things. Like I bring up something, we can talk about it. They bring up something, we can talk about it. And go back and forth, just kind of randomness, But I'd have to find a co-host first. I can't have Casper sitting over there talking to me.
Why? I'm good at talking.
Well, I know you get it talking, but I don't want Casper. I want someone with the face on the screen and
I
like
don't have a face. I'm a ghost. Come on.
whatever.
Just let me be a ghost.
You're not a ghost. You're my
You
wife.
called me a ghost.
You're not a ghost.
Don't
You're
talk to me. I'm a ghost.
my wife.
I'm
You're
gonna
not.
haunt you.
Be quiet. I'm trying to speak to my audience here. I have one person on Twitch and one person on Facebook. I'm trying to talk to my audience right now. Anyways, as I was saying, I don't want Casper as a friendly co-host, okay? I want, like, a real person to be my co-host that we can back and forth talk about things. Even if I get multiple co-hosts, like, I saw this one YouTube video on this one channel on YouTube, and they had like 6 people talking back and forth with each other. And I was like, that would even be cool, have like more than one co-host just kind of talking about the news of the world or sports or whatever comes up in the conversation. So if any of the future guests that want to be on my show, if any of you would be interested in being a co-host, maybe we can have like the first little guest appearance and see how it goes. And then if you wish to do more episodes, we could do more episodes and maybe gain myself a co-host. For one, I don't have like friends that would be wanting to do co-hosting stuff. I don't have people that are interested in that type of thing. They'd be like, no thank you. I don't want to be on camera. I can have my brother, but you wouldn't understand what he's talking about. He'd be sitting there being like, cupcake, cupcake. Jinju, cupcake. And then you'd hear the friendly co-host ghost going, no cupcakes for you. Yeah. Oh, and don't forget Girl Scout cookies. You can buy Girl Scout cookies from our child. Their birthday was today. So what better way to like help celebrate their birthday than buy some cookies? I almost said cupcakes because I was talking about that earlier. But some Girl Scout cookies. The link is in my description. Adelyn's Girl Scout online cookie sale thing. You can go and click on that. Buy some cookies, have them mailed to you. The Girl Scouts will mail them to you. We don't have to like deliver them ourselves. The Girl Scouts will do that job for us. And I would appreciate any purchase you make from the Girl Scout cookie sales. The wife would appreciate any purchases that you make from the Girl Scout cookie sale. And our child would appreciate any Girl Scout cookie sales. Come on. Come on. You know you want the cookies. You know you do. You know you do. You know you do. Buy them now. If you don't buy them, yeah, if you don't buy them, I'm canceling tomorrow's show. There is no show on Saturdays, but still, I can threaten it. I can threaten it. Yeah. Sorry, that was just random and off the wall. And then, you know, the GoFundMe thing up in the corner over here, there's a QR code. You can use your phone to scan it if you're watching this on TV or something, or on a computer or something. And then there's also the link in the description, GoFundMe. You know, I'm just trying to get funds to get my business going, you know. I've reached out to different places to have partnerships and sponsorships and stuff type thing. Ain't got no word back from that stuff yet. And then just asking people who watch this to go to crowrollsentertainment.com and like become a member of my website. Sign up to be a member for free. And you can post in the forums and chat. You can post in the groups and chat. You can watch these live streams on the website. To make it easier, you don't have to go to YouTube or Facebook or Twitch. You can go to my website and watch it right there on the website. You just can't chat that well. Okay? But that's beside the point. And let's see, tomorrow is Saturday and Sunday is after that. And we do the gaming lives on Saturday and Sunday. So we will be playing like Dandy's World Saturday, Dandy's World Sunday, and just having fun. Last Saturday was record-breaking Dandy's World. The I Love Food person got up to like floor 43, which is like epic for my Dandy World runs. So I was like, wow, okay, nobody's gonna break that for a while, except maybe him or her, whatever I Love Food was, boy or girl, I don't know. But, you know. And then as you saw in the chat, White Mask, he's kind of one of the Dandy's World regulars that come and play and chat and, you know, all that stuff. And then Monday through Friday next week, Talk Radio. So stay tuned all next week for Talk Radio. Motivational Monday, Transformative Tuesday, Wedgie Wednesday. Yes, I love that name, Wedgie Wednesday. It's so funny and kooky. And then Time Warp Thursday with the weird paranormal ghosts, spirits, blah 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 type stuff. And then finally Friday again. And then, you know, we start all over again. And then I think I mentioned on last night's show, I think, that I'm planning on doing D&J Show Season 3, which is going to be just kind of a tribute to my friend Daniel Meeker, who was the D of D&J Show. And just kind of talk about the memories of D&J Show and the memories of Dan, and have some maybe favorite moments of Dan from D&J Show, the first season and second season, when him and I were out doing the show. So that's coming. It's already kind of in the works. It's just I gotta plan it out and then get out and record some stuff. And I'm doing it like I did it with Dan. For a week, just get out recording things off and on throughout the week, and then on like Friday, put it all together, and then edit it, you know, produce it, and then put it up on the site and up on YouTube and all that stuff. So that's gonna be cool. It's gonna be fun to kind of do that, just to reminisce about Dan and have a tribute to Daniel Meeker. God rest his soul. And then, you know, I'm thinking in my head of other shows I'm going to do in the future that will be Crow Rules Entertainment based, the YouTube channel and the website. Nothing for like television yet. I'm not going to pitch any ideas to like Hollywood producers or whatever to try to get something going yet. That's in the future, farther into the future. because I'm trying to plan it out. And in my head, I keep going over things over and over again of how I'm going to do it. And then I come on here and I talk about how I'm going to do it, or I try to do it over and over and over again. And y'all be like, shut up. We've heard this, Jonathan. I know. Like I say, you only got a couple more weeks at the most or so of hearing me alone before I get guests coming on. And then those guests can bring their own little personalities on, and we can have talks, and that will help me fill the hour easier without going in my head, what am I going to talk about? And keeping the wife awake, I'd be doing these shows. She'd be laying down trying to rest. She'd be like, would you shut up? I'm trying to sleep. And then once I'm done, she's like, well, she don't snore like that, but so I try to, do these shows, and I'm not going to say I try to be quiet, because the wife always tells me, don't worry about it. I know it's for your business, and it's for the, show and all that stuff. Go ahead. You can be loud if you need to be loud. So, so I just continue to talk. And at least this week, I've done pretty good at keeping the memory of my mic being not muted, so y'all can hear me. Isn't that just... I'm getting better. Because that one episode was horrible. It was like 30 minutes of like mute, and I was just like blah 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 blah, and you didn't hear a damn word. And now you get to hear everything, even my little blah 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 blah. And like usual, I've talked about a lot, and it's 11:27. Still got a half hour to talk about things and share things and try to become more comfortable with this and more knowing what to talk about and what to say and how to say things and how to talk. Well, I know how to talk, but I don't know how to talk with reason or something. But yeah, I've emailed one of the guests. I'm waiting to hear back from that one, and I'll be emailing some more guests over the weekend. And when they get back with me, I'll plan out the days and all that stuff. What episode they're going to be on, what day, blah blah blah, what week of the month, and blah 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 going forward. I was amazed though, because the podcast guest website thing, and the website told me they were going to put my talk radio on their newsletter, email newsletter, and then they gave me this little link for like Google Sheets or something, and it shows all the people who responded and wish to be on my show, and I'm like, dang, they just keep coming in. Even I got like 52 people who were interested. Crazy. I didn't think it was going to be like that much of a success there, but I like that. Now I just got to email and talk to some people and get things planned out and hope for the best with the guest thing. And hopefully I don't flop and sound like an idiot. But I'm sure I'll do alright. I'll be a little nervous at first, but I'm sure I'll pull through and just, talk to these people. They're regular people, They're not like, we're all the same. We're all regular people. So talking to them is just like talking to a friend of mine, or talking to my mom, or talking to my wife, or talking to my brother. Well, not really talking to my brother. My brother's not. He just talked about the SpongeBob SquarePants and cupcakes and ball wire and stuff like that, because he's autistic with mild to moderate retardation. So he speaks his own little thing. He just talk about whatever, So interviewing him would be kind of difficult, because I'd be like, oh, so Jason, how you doing today? Oh, cupcakes. That'd be kind of funny. But, the guests I'm going to have on are a little more different. I have to actually ask questions and like talk to the guest and interact and be professional about it. I mean, I can still act like a dork a little bit, but I got to be more professional and ask questions and just kind of, you know, be better than Jimmy Kimmel, okay? Because Jimmy Kimmel is talk show host. I'm the next big thing of talk show host. So Jimmy Kimmel, he gonna be like underneath me sooner or later. In time, y'all can laugh at me, y'all can tease, but come 10, 20 years from now, you'll see. I'll be up above Jimmy Kimmel. Yeah. Jimmy Fallon still be probably higher than me on the talk show ranks, but that's okay. Jimmy Fallon's okay, I guess. But Jimmy Kimmel now, yeah. Yeah, sometimes I yawn because I do the show late and it's 11:31 and the wife laying down, which makes me feel all woozy because she laying down trying to get some sleep. So I'm over here going, okay. Anyways, but I got business to handle here with the show and my website. Like after the show, I always go on the website and update it and put the next episode of Talk Radio up and put this episode down into season 2 section where you can kind of watch it on replay, and the next episode on top, and it'll show when you click play, it'll show how long until the next episode. Same with Dandy's World. I go and put the next episode up on there and stuff like that, just to keep things on a even flow so I don't forget about stuff. And then as I get people to join my website, become members of my website, and I will start chatting more in the forums, and you guys can chat in the forums, chat in the groups. If there's a group you want to be a part of, there's different groups, and I will add groups as I go, and you can talk in different groups, in different forums, and then you can watch my live streams. And if you ever want to do videography services, you can check it out and book me, for one of the videography services I provide. So yeah, that's just a way of me trying to grow my website. And there's also the store where you can go buy merch. The merch is kind of small right now. There's not a lot of merch. I got to work on more. And the merch comes from the Streamlabs, which is the software I use for my live stream. So it comes from them, and it's a good way for me to make a little side money. And then I'm working on trying to get monetized on YouTube. I need 500 followers and like 3,000 watch hours or whatever. I'm over halfway to the watch hour part, but subscribers I only got like 214 right now, and I need 500. I want to get 500 by summer, hopefully, or try to, and then maybe aim for 1,000 by the end of the year, and then the watch hours, keep getting those watch hours coming in, and hopefully growing my audience. These numbers over here, my hands are like, wow. But yeah, the numbers up here, I want to see those go up instead of just staying at 1 or going back down to 0 or going up to 3 and back down to 0. I want to see those kind of going up in numbers and staying, get like 20, 30 viewers. Just stick in that 20, 30 viewers. Come on now. Y'all know you want to watch my show, especially in the future when the guests come. Yeah, it's like the Field of Dreams. They will come. Okay? Yes, a stupid movie reference. I'm sorry, but that was funny. And yeah, you know, on Wednesdays and Fridays and stuff, it would just be random talk, like I said. Talk about, like, Fridays, probably talk about sports a little, heading into the weekend where, like, football is on the weekends and stuff like that. Wednesdays, just talking about funny stuff, because Wednesday, Wednesday. So it's kind of funny thing, you know. Talking about movies and TV shows, maybe.
No more football.
What?
No more football.
What do you mean no more football? Huh?
Or something. There's no more football.
Uh-huh.
We had Super Bowl already.
The Rocks League is coming out here soon. It's the summer football.
Shut up.
UFL or whatever it's called.
Okay.
That Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson owns. I'd like to interview Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, but you can't get a hold of The Rock because he's like too famous and popular and stuff.
And you're too hard-headed.
And I'm what?
Nothing.
I'm too hard-headed?
Oh, see, you heard me.
How am I too hard-headed to talk to The Rock? I don't... Where did she get this idea?
I don't know anything, smart aleck.
She's being a smart ass. Not smart aleck.
No, watch her mouth.
No, this is my show. It's late night. I can cuss if I want.
Fuck you then.
Shit, whatever. The wife's being ornery right now. But anyways, I love her, but she's an ornery old soul. She's a pain in the butt.
I am not old.
She's a pain in the butt.
And I am not old.
Okay, she's a young pain in the butt. She's 25 and holding. Okay?
21 plus being Adalynn.
21 plus shipping and handling. Okay, well,
You're just old. You're half a century.
No, I'm 31 and holding.
You're half a century.
No, I'm not that old.
Half a century.
I might be 50, but I don't act it, okay?
Yeah, you act like 2.
What?
You act like a toddler.
I am not
You act like a disgruntled toddler that doesn't get your way.
I'm not a child, I'm a toddler.
That's what I just said, a toddler.
That's what the Girl Scout said. She was like, I'm not a child, I'm a toddler. I was like, okay. And then we got my mother, who is ornery as well. And then there's my brother, who's pain in the ass.
No, he's a sweetheart. He's innocent.
Pain in the ass.
Sweetheart and innocent.
Pain in the ass.
Sweetheart and innocent. I'm talking about my brother.
And then we got the sassy child over here.
Addie!
She's sassy. That can be talking crap all the time, and she's crazy. But you know, I love these people. They're just ornery and sassy and smart alecky and all the little words you can think of. That's my family. I love them for their the way they are, you know. But then again, I could be that way too. I could be sassy and ornery and pain in the ass and crazy and goofy and dorky and idiotic. But that's what makes the world fun. That's what makes my show interesting. You come on, you never know what you're going to get from me. I could be just talking random nonsense, and y'all come on being like, what the hell is he talking about? What's wrong with the boy? Okay? It's just how it is, okay? It would, with 20 minutes left, 20 minutes left in this show, okay? And we're talking about orneriness of my family, but also talking about the love for my family. You got love, and then you got orneriness. You know, they go hand in hand. Hand in hand. Like my wife could be smart ass sometimes and say some smart ass stuff, and my mama could be smart ass and say some smart ass stuff, and Jason, my brother, could be a smart ass and just be talking about cupcakes all the time. Cupcakes. Ball war. And you just be sitting there going, Boy, shut up. You don't need no bottled water, and you don't need no cupcakes. You fat as it is. Come on now. And then there's me, who can be smart ass sometimes too, and talk shit. Mostly on this show, I'm always talking shit. But it's all in fun, and I'm trying to build my persona and make this show fun. And I got 1 viewer on Twitch, 2 viewers on YouTube right now, 1 viewer on Facebook. See, the numbers go up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. Okay, I want them to go up and stay kind of like steady for a while they watching. And these guests that will be on my show, they will advertise them being on my show to their like social circle on social media and all that stuff, on their like websites if they have websites, on their podcasts if they do podcasts. They will advertise as well, which will help me get more viewers and hopefully grow my community of viewers and subscribers and members of my website in the future. Because the more the merrier over on the website. Because you can go chat in the forums. You know, you can chat about my podcast. Tell me what I'm doing good. Tell me what I'm doing bad. Tell me what guest you would like back again. Like, say I have a guest and you wish that guest to come back. You could ask in the forums, and I could be like, okay, we'll see what I can do. Okay, we'll see what I can do. And then like reach out to that person again and be like, you want to be on the show again? My audience wants to see you more. Okay. And then if there's anybody that wishes to be possible co-host in the future, who wants to sit around for an hour and talk shit and just blab about the world or what's going on in the world or life and life itself or any topics, just have random talk, I'm open to having co-hosts, and you can be a stranger. We'll get to know each other over the time of the show. And then probably like become friends and be like, oh yeah, we've known each other for a year. We met on talk radio. It'd be kind of funny. But I'm open to that, and it can be more than one person. I can have multiple co-hosts, like I said about that one channel that I saw a video of like 6 people talking at the same time, just back and forth. And they had like 6 little windows. I could do that too, but I can have up to 11 people. So, see what happens in the future. Things will happen and things will change, and this show will grow to be the best thing on YouTube. The best thing on YouTube today. Well, not today. The best thing on YouTube today is probably some other podcast or some other show. But this is mine, and it's growing and getting better. Okay? And with the guest coming up that's going to help, the possibility of co-hosts in the future, that would be cool too. And it'd probably help my numbers and get me some subscribers and all that stuff. So yeah, just continue to stay tuned to my channel and my show and all that stuff. Get used to this pretty face. Even though you see it now, you see it Monday, you're probably going to see me all shaved up and looking all different. Or a little bit different. I don't know if I look too different, but I've heard I look different when I shave. So, we'll see. Y'all see. It'd be a magic trick. Yep. Might have some magic coming Monday. You never know. I've done magic before on this show. One night when somebody asked me to disappear, I disappeared for them. And then I came back. It was an interesting, cool little trick, Because I like to play around and do things that are goofy and fun. And I like to yawn. Because today's been kind of a busy day, but I mean, not too bad, but you know, helping out around the house here and stuff. Um, see, 15 more minutes, 11:45. Oh my goodness, 11:45. Time is ticking slowly. Okay, it seems to go so much slower when I'm speaking by myself to the world out there, to my audience, to the people watching, all 4 of you, or however many's watching on Kick. Like I said, it don't show who's watching on Kick. I could have like 3 or 4 people watching on Kick and not even know it. But Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, I can see the number and know how many people are watching. So I got 4 total right now. Yeah, 1 on Twitch, 2 on YouTube, 1 on Facebook. Those numbers hopefully will grow. Let's see. What else can I blab about, people? What else can I blab about? I don't know. Well, I know we talked about once the Final Fantasy, the new Final Fantasy coming out in the movie theaters. I kind of want to go see that when it comes out. That'd be cool to see.
Have you even played or any of the games or seen it?
Yeah, I've seen all the Final Fantasies. Or Final Destinations or whatever it's called. Final Destination, yeah. Or something like that. Yeah. I'm just blabbing. I didn't even write none of this down. I'm just kind of walking around talking. And then the wife was, you ever played any of the games or anything?
Because you said Final Fantasy.
I know. I totally messed up on that one. I meant Final Destination. You know that movie series, the Final Destination. So they're coming out with a new one. The wife called me out on that one. But I like that. I appreciate people calling me out. If you ever hear me messing up, you can go on the chat and be like, dude, you said it wrong. Or dude, it's this, not that. And I'd be like, thank you. Make me look like an idiot, but okay, thank you. And when I close out this show, when it goes to the ending scene, you will see the URL to my Crow Rules Entertainment website, and you can just kind of go check out my website, sign up to become a member. That's all free. Signing up, become a member, talking on the forums, watching the live stream stuff. The only time you have to pay is like if you're doing a service, like hiring me to do a service, one of the videography jobs, or if you wish to donate to GoFundMe or, you know, buy merch or whatever to help out. You know, I appreciate anything, you know. Any little amount helps. Like I did, a GoFundMe has been up for 2 weeks now, with my butt sharing it all over the place, and people sharing it after I shared it. Like people sharing my post with other people, and I'm still getting nothing. I don't know. It's kind of discouraging, but I'm gonna keep on sharing and spamming my stuff just to make people make me shut up by giving me some funds or something, or donating or something. I'll just keep spamming everybody until they're tired of me. No, it says to share and share often, so I've been doing that. I've been sharing and sharing often just to kind of get the word out and, you know, get people to possibly donate. But time will tell. Time will tell. And I talk about it on my show. You know, annoying you guys. Let's see. What else? But yeah, I talked about the weather when it was snowing and stuff. And you know, the snow is beautiful. and then the next day it's gone. I hate that. I hate that. It should have stayed around for a week and give me like 5 feet of snow or something. That would be awesome. Not that it's going to happen, but that would be awesome. It's happened in the past where we had snowstorms in Washington State, but it's very rare. It happens very rarely. This ain't Idaho or like Alaska where you get like tons of snow. In fact, my ass should go move to Alaska where they get a bunch of snow. I'd be all happy camper. I'd be like, yeah, snow, yay! But it's cold. It's so cold out here. Let's see, 10 more minutes. And when I close out the show, like I said, we'll do a little work on the internet. I might email 1 or 2 possible guests just to kind of get that process going on. And then have a cigarette or 2 and then go to bed. So, you know, that's kind of my goal for tonight. Because I try to keep working on the website and working on this show and working on the guests and working on the process of moving forward with all these things. I mean, it's not easy to like try to push forward and like get speed bumps and bumps in the road all over the place, and you're like, is this ever going to be a straight path of like success? No, it's going to have swerves and a little speed bump or a little roadblock or a little, I don't know. I guess that's life. I guess that's business. You're going to have ups and downs and, you know, bumps in the roads. But as long as you keep trying, you never know what's going to happen. Don't give up. That's one thing I'm not doing. I'm not giving up. Even though sometimes I'm sitting there going, okay, this ain't happening like I wanted to. What the hell? But I'm still pushing forward and talking to you all and keeping this show going and trying to get guests and trying to get co-hosts possibly and, you know, work on things. So, you will see Talk Radio get better. In time. Could be 5 years from now. But it will get there. It will get there. I promise all of my viewers. All 3 of you. 1 left. But, again, I think my mother, she liked my video. Nancy Armstrong over on Facebook. She liked my video. So, I thank Nancy Armstrong for the like. Yeah. And then just the people watching on Twitch and YouTube, thank you. Whoever's popped in and out, thank you. Whoever watches later, thank you. Future guests that come on the show to make it more interesting, thank you. Thank you. And keep an eye out for D&J Show Season 3 that I'm going to be working on. Tribute to my best friend in the world, Dan. And then whatever other kind of like shows or content I create and put out for you guys to watch. You know, basically I'm a content creator, whether it's talk radio, D&J Show, Dandy's World Live, whatever other things I come up with out of my crazy head, you know. And sooner or later, you know, y'all gonna get tired of me. Sooner or later. I don't know when, because I'm very entertaining and very funny and very interesting. Yeah, that's a fitting word for myself. Interesting. I'm very interesting. The wife and everybody will tell you that. He is very interesting. Weird but interesting. And I don't know how the wife falls asleep listening to me do my talk show, because I don't have that like sleep story type voice where they be like, once upon a time. Yeah. I don't have that kind of a voice. I have that like loud, obnoxious type of voice, and a voice that repeats itself a lot because I don't have much to say. I don't plan things out that great yet, okay? I just don't. But I try. And I'm going to continue to try. And I'm going to get better. I keep saying that because I want it in my head. You're going to get better, John. You're going to get better. You're going to get better. I'm trying to drill it into my head instead of the negative drilling of my head. I put positive things in my head instead of all the negative thinking. I don't want to sit there and be like, no, this ain't going to happen. I suck at this. I'm not going to do it no more. See, I want to stay away from that and dig into positive saying, I'm going to get better. I'm going to get better. The show's going to get better and bigger and bigger and better. And it's going to be awesome. It's going to be like skibbity, as the kids nowadays say. I don't even know what skibbity means because I'm 50. I know nothing about skibbity. Yeah, so, stay tuned for guests coming and future shows and future stuff. All the content I create. Go check out crowrulesentertainment.com. Become a member of the site. I'll try to push whatever guests I get. I'm going to try to push them into becoming members of my site so that they can be in contact with me on the forums or in contact with any viewers on the forums and chat on the forums as well and be part of the community of Crow Rules Entertainment, because that's what I'm wanting to build here, is a community, which will be my website, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, Facebook. Those are all my community, and you put it all into one and it's a huge, big, massive, multi-universe type place. The wife's all cool. Hey,
No,
I'm trying to make this
that's not
sound
me
cool.
hurting here.
I'm trying to make this sound cool. Leave me alone. Anyways, thank you for
Ain't
watching.
hurting here.
It is 11:57. It is getting time to close out the episode, and I just wanted to close off with like that weird little a multi-universe type community of like different platforms and my website and all those platforms all coming together into one to be multiverse to like awesomeness and stuff, and with all my awesome viewers and the awesome guests I'm going to be having in the future, they can all come together on my community and in my website, joining and becoming a member and chatting with me and viewers and all that stuff. And all the guys can chat with me and all the chat of the chat. I like chat. I like having people talk. I like meeting new people. Okay? I get anxious meeting new people, but I like meeting new people. I just get anxious and be like, I don't know if they're gonna like me. Oh my god. But, I think it'd be good to meet new people and just kind of, build friendships maybe over time and have co-hosts and have guests that come on once in a while and just, have fun with this. That's what I'm all about, is having fun with this. And to all of you that are watching, I appreciate you all and hope you come back on Monday for Motivational Monday and on into the future. Because I'm going to do this show as long as I can. This is going to be my staple of Crow Rules Entertainment. It's talk radio. It's going to be my staple that is going to be around for the whole run of this business. So, this is going to be around forever. D&J show, like season 3. Once I'm done doing the season 3 of D&J show, that's gone. I'm just closing out the D&J kind of era and paying tribute to my best friend who passed away. So, and then Dandy's World, who knows, sooner or later that might end where I don't do Dandy World gaming live no more. Don't know when, but it could happen in the future. or it could keep going like this. Talk radio is going to be on forever. Okay? So get used to it. Get used to this face. You know? And all that stuff. But anyways, much love, you guys. Thank you for watching. Come back Monday, like I say, for another episode of Talk Radio. Just, keep abreast about guests coming up, because I'm going to start emailing some people that have sent in responses of wanting to be on Talk Radio. So it's time for me to start working on that. And go join my website to keep abreast on what's going on in the future of that. Okay? Peace, much love. Don't worry about my dorky butt. I'll be back. Before you know it, I'll be back.
To build this up, we've all paid our dues. Did you think it was all for you? Our fear keeps us divided, but they'll always